ever since I made a video correcting a broadly accepted misconception about the gift of speaking with tongues, I've gotten lots of messages, lots of reactions, lots of comments. And one of the most recurring arguments in all of these comments is that because speaking in tongues is a gift from the Holy Spirit, that it is not given to everybody. All right, so this argument is age-long. It's not new. It didn't start today. It's been there. But if you can speak with tongues as a believer, you yourself, if you can speak with tongues, what makes you think another believer cannot? So if someone who does not believe in tongues at all, who believes that it is not for the believer at all, is making the argument, I can listen. But someone who prays in tongues is arguing that it is not for everyone. To what end? Is it to the end that you are in a better position to receive the gifts than any other person? So actually, when the Holy Spirit enters the believer, he enters with all of his gifts. He enters with all the 9 gifts that we are listed in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12. He enters with all of these gifts. Now, and he gives the gift to all believers. Now, it is left for the believer, right, to walk in, to acknowledge, to receive, and to operate in the gifts. That's where the line is drawn, okay? The willingness, as mentioned in the book of 1 Corinthians, is not on the side of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is ever willing to give these gifts. So the willingness is on the side of the receiver. He distributes to every man as he wills, as the believer wills, as the man wills, not as the Spirit wills. So the Spirit is willing. So it is left for the believer, the one at the receiving end, to receive the gift that has been given to him. If a gift is given to you, you can choose to receive it. You can choose to reject it. You can also choose to receive it and ignore it, which is the reasons or the essence of the writing of the Apostle Paul to the church in Corinth. Now, the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 1 opens with, now concerning spirituals, in the sense that he had dealt with natural stuffs before this particular chapter. So concerning spirituals now, but the translators added gifts because it makes sense. Reading forward, you see that actually started talking about gifts. So he said, concerning spirituals or spiritual gifts, I would not have you ignorant. I would not have you ignorant is not that Paul is trying to say, I don't want you to be ignorant. No, that's how some people read that verse. So Paul is saying, I don't want you to ignore this gift willfully. Why and how did I know this? The Apostle Paul had taught this church about praying in tongues. So this is not the first time they are having a discourse or a discussion about praying in tongues. The church is a church that functions in the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Howbeit, there are misconceptions, there are abuses, there are ignorance concerning to spiritual things or concerning to spiritual gifts, which is why he is writing the letter to correct those misconceptions. You read further in 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 18. In the same letter, he tells them, you know that I pray in tongues more than all of you, which means they pray in tongues. They do. Okay, so the concept or the issue here is not about praying in tongues or not praying in tongues, but the use of the gifts of the Holy Spirit